Shalom, my dear brothers and sisters. I have yet another powerful word for you. The word is, because of your obedience, the Lord will bless you. Some of you have been so obedient to God, and some of you things have not been working your way. But this is a word to encourage you that God is going to bless you. And some of you actually you have received the blessing. I love the scripture that says, the blessing of God maketh rich and addeth no sorrow. When God has truly blessed you, it will make you rich. You will be rich. Now, I'm not speaking about being rich in terms of financial aspect. Of course, you can be rich in terms of the financial way, because God owns everything. He owns his silver and gold belongs to him. Silver and gold belongs to him. So he can also make you rich in terms of other things. The spiritual aspect of it. That is another way you can be rich. A lot of people don't know about it. When they think about being rich, they all think about being rich in the terms of you have a car, you have land, you have money. Yes, that is wealth, but the true wealth is in the spiritual. So my brothers and sisters, remember that obedience is better than sacrifice. It is better for you to obey than again to sacrifice. So my brothers and sisters, I would like to show you a story of Jabez, of how Jabez was going through pain. He was going through sorrow. Remember, Jabez was given a name. He was assigned a name that was limiting him. And Jabez realized that for him to truly get out of that situation, it was to change his name. Scripture says, and Jabez prayed to God that, oh God, when you bless me and enlarge my territories. Scripture says, and God granted him his request. I pray for you that God granted you your request. That God blesses you and enlarges your territory. My brothers and sisters, some of you, all that you need is a blessing. Some of you actually are blessed right now. Remember, you are blessed to be a blessing. You are blessed so that you can be a blessing to others. It is not just for you. I want to read to you a scripture that is, of course, in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 12 to 15. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 12 to 15. It reads, then it shall come to pass, because you listen to these judgments and keep and do them, that the Lord your God will keep with you the covenant and the mercy which he swore to your fathers, and he will love you and bless you and multiply you. He will also bless the fruit of your womb and the fruit of your land, your grain and your new wine and your oil, the increase of your cattle and the offspring of your flock, in the land of which he swore to your fathers to give you. Scripture says that you shall be blessed above peoples. There shall not be a male or female barren among you or among your livestock. And the Lord will take away all your sicknesses, and will afflict you with none of the terrible diseases of Egypt, which you have known, but will lay them on those who hate you. Can you imagine? All the diseases that you have known will no longer afflict you. But instead of them afflicting you, they will afflict those who hate you. Your haters will start inheriting diseases that they don't know about. Some of them, you start hearing them that they have developed an incurable disease, or a disease that is not yet known, because they hate you. Remember, hatred itself is also a disease. A lot of people don't know it, that a lot of people who are haters are sick. That is also like a disease. Hatred is not from God. Love is from God. Now the scripture says that he will love you and bless you and multiply you. God will multiply you. That which you have, God will multiply it. Even if it's small, God will add onto it. Scripture says, he will bless the fruit of your womb and the fruit of your land and your grain, and increase your cattle and your offspring. Some of you who are barren, this is a word for you. Some of you could be barren physically, and some of you could be barren spiritually. Remember, it is first in the spiritual before it happens in the physical. That's how life is. Life is spiritual. And some of you barrenness could not just be barrenness of the womb. It could be in your business. Your businesses are not moving. Your relationships are barren. Things are not moving. Your finances, financial aspect is not right. But God will increase it in you if you trust in him. If you this is the blessing of being obedient to the voice of God. Scripture says in verse 14, you shall be blessed above all peoples. You shall be blessed. Even your even your livestock. For those that have livestock will be blessed. For those that are people who are connected to you, they will also be blessed because of you. Just like Laban. Laban said, I have learned by experience that the Lord has blessed me because of you. That's what Laban said to Jacob. That God had blessed him because of him. I pray for you that God blesses you. Brothers and sisters, it is the end of this word. I hope it has blessed you. Until next time, shalom.